Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you like and subscribe and thank you for watching. In today's tutorial, I have another stitch pattern. This is a 1-row repeat pattern, so it's very easy. I'd say that it's ideal for beginners. So let's get started. Now to make this sample, I'll be using this number 4 yarn and I'll be using this 5mm crochet hook. Remember that you can use any hook size with any weight yarn. You can use acrylic yarn, wool, whatever you have, or even cotton yarn. The important thing is the stitch multiple. The stitch multiple to this pattern is multiples of 3. So let's get started. Now the first thing that we need to do is we need to make our chain. So we need to make our slip knot. Insert your hook through this slip knot. And now we're going to chain. We're going to chain a total of 24 chains, which is divisible by 3. So we're going to wrap the yarn around, pull through. Wrap the yarn around, pull through. Wrap the yarn around and pull through. I have 3 chains. Here's my first multiple. And this is how you're going to make your chain. Chain 3, chain 3, chain 3 until you get to whatever size that you want. I have 12 chains here, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Now I have 24 chains. Remember the stitch multiple is 3, so 24 is divisible by 3. Now here into the second chain from the hook, I'm going to make a single crochet. This is going to be our base row to our pattern. So all we're doing here is just making 1 single crochet for each chain. When I finish this row, I'm going to have 23 single crochets. So far I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 23 single crochets. And that's how it looks. Now for the first row to this stitch pattern, chain 3 and turn. Now into the third single crochet, counting from the beginning, 1, 2, 3. Into this third single crochet, we're going to work a 3 double crochet cluster stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook, grab a loop, take 2 loops off. Yarn over, grab a loop, take 2 loops off. Yarn over, grab a loop, take 2 loops off. I have 4 loops on the hook, close, chain 2. And into this same stitch where we did our 3 double crochet cluster stitch, make a single crochet. Now repeat the same thing. We're going to skip 2 single crochets, and into the third we're going to work our 3 double crochet cluster stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook, grab a loop, take 2 loops off, leave 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, grab a loop, take 2 loops off, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, grab a loop, take 2 loops off, 4 loops on the hook, close, chain 2, single crochet into this same stitch. And here we have 2 cluster stitch. Now this is how we're going to continue for the rest of this first row. Skip 2 single crochets, and into the next work your cluster stitch. So yarn over, grab a loop, take 2 loops off, yarn over, grab a loop, take 2 loops off, yarn over, grab a loop, take 2 loops off, 4 loops, close, chain 2, single crochet. I'm going to do this a little bit faster till I finish the first row. So skip 2 and into the next, repeat your cluster stitch. And here at the end, we're going to be left with 2 single crochets. So into the last single crochet here, make a double crochet. And here's the first row to this pattern. And that's what it looks like here on the other side. You can see the little bobble stitches here. Now for the second row to this pattern, chain 3 and turn. Now the second row is what you're going to repeat from here on. So all you're going to do is, we have our cluster, and right next to it right here we have the chain 2. So into this chain 2 you're going to work your 3 double crochet cluster stitch. Four loops, close, chain 2, single crochet into the same chain 2 space. Again, we have the next cluster, and right next to it we have the chain 2. So here you're going to work your cluster stitch. 4 loops, close, chain 2, single crochet. And that's all I'm going to do to the end of this second row. It's a very easy pattern. Comment below and let me know if you'd like me to make a baby blanket. I don't think I've ever done anything with this stitch. Four loops, close, chain 2, single crochet. Now to finish each row, you're just going to go here to the end. Here we have 3 chains, so into the second chain, make a double crochet. And this is how I finish the second row. Now for the third row, chain 3 and turn. In the third row, we repeat the same thing like the second row. So right here to the side, we have the chain 2. So work your cluster stitch there. There. 4 loops, close, chain 2, single crochet. One more time. Into the chain 2 space of the next cluster, work your cluster stitch. Four loops, close, chain 2, single crochet. And that's how we're going to continue for the rest of the third row. To finish, into the second chain here at the end, you're going to make a double crochet, then chain 3, turn, and then repeat the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and work a couple more rows, and then I'll come back and show you how it looks. I finished making a couple more rows. Here's the stitch pattern. It's absolutely beautiful. It's reversible and perfect for baby blanket. It's got so much texture. I think a little cardigan sweater with this stitch pattern would be perfect as well. Now make sure to comment and let me know what you want me to make with this stitch. I'll see what I can do. Okay, this was today's tutorial. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.